Hi, this is Dr. Salman. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am a board certified orthodontist and an Invisalign specialist practicing here in Bangalore for the last 15 years. Let's jump right into what are the basic pros and cons between an Invisalign and braces treatment and which one's right for you. So coming to the pros of braces. See, braces treatment is generally directly controlled by the doctor completely. It's like driving a manual car versus an Invisalign treatment is more like a GPS enabled treatment which lets us glide and cruise through the treatment. So one of the first advantages that you have in braces treatment is generally costing you much lesser, financially lighter on your pockets when you compare it with Invisalign treatment. That's because the Invisalign proprietary technology is priced so expensive, you end up paying more for the treatment when compared with braces. Number two, it's always fixed onto your teeth, so you don't have to worry about putting them in and taking them out and maintaining the number of hours that you need to keep them in your mouth so that your treatment is successful. So number three, you will see any kind of complex treatment, anything at all that is possible with orthodontics comes under the ambit of orthodontic fixed treatment, that is your braces. Anything and everything can be done. There is no such thing that the braces cannot treat, which the Invisalign can treat. So extremely complex cases, sometimes braces may be the right decision for you. Check with your orthodontist and he will be able to guide you whether your treatment can be done with braces or Invisalign. Now let's quickly look at the pros of Invisalign. So Invisalign is discreet. Nobody comes to know that you are doing treatment. It's easy to wear and easy to remove. Number three, it gives you freedom to eat whatever you want. Remember, when you're on braces, generally at my office, we'll give you a list of things that you should not eat and list of things that you can eat. But when you're on Invisalign, we have no restrictions. You can eat and drink whatever you want, however you want. And Invisalign has much lesser appointments compared to braces, wherein you need to visit only once in 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whereas braces, you regularly need to visit once every 4 weeks and get your braces tightened. Next, coming to Invisalign's emergency appointments, they are very, very rare. You don't have any emergency appointments as such, whereas in braces, you can get rashes, you can have bruises, you can have cuts, you can have bleeding, especially if you're an active young teenager, you're playing a lot of sports. Just last week we had a teenager come in because he was playing football and the football hit his face and he had a lot of injury on his lips because the braces went inside his mouth and there was huge swelling. So these kind of accidents are generally not seen in Invisalign treatments when compared to braces. And as a rule of thumb, I see that Invisalign treatments are generally quicker compared to braces because very rarely you have breakages and very rarely your treatment stops when you're on Invisalign. When compared to braces, your treatment can go off track, you can have a lot of breakages, and until you come in and get those breakages fixed, your treatment is not really progressing. Also, another point to note in Invisalign treatments is because there is no food lodgement, the hygiene is very easy to maintain, and as such, people do not develop a lot of other dental issues, whether it is cavities or there is gum issues or any such thing, whereas that's the opposite in braces. If you are not careful with your braces and managing your hygiene well, you could develop new cavities which were not there before you started treatment, and you could develop gingival inflammation, we call it as gingivitis, if you don't maintain your braces and your oral hygiene well. So both treatments are possible. It's up to you to decide what you want to do. Get in touch with an orthodontist whenever you're planning. So whether it's Invisalign or braces, please consult your orthodontist before you make a decision to know what's best for you. Thank you so much for listening. If you found this content helpful, please share this with your family and friends, and do consider following us, and we will keep bringing you more such informative videos on dentistry. See you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.